So today we are exposed to electronic keyboards. This is a keyboard, not an electronic piano, which I have over there. That's my electric piano. It has touch sensitive. That means if I press loud, it will play loud. I press soft, it will play soft. This one doesn't have that. This one is a simple keyboard. Now, of course, your keyboard is not going to look like mine, but all the keyboards have a screen in the middle, which tells you what you're doing. And sometimes it even shows you the note right here on my screen. You could see the clef and the staff, right? It shows you what the keys you press, and eventually it will show more. Most keyboards have 3 main buttons around the big screen. I have some other keyboards, the main buttons are here at the bottom, but it will be around the big screen. Sometimes it's color, like mine. So most keyboards have a song data bank, which means you play songs. It's like a CD, basically. It has pre-recorded songs, not important. Most keyboards have a voice button. But first of all, you have to turn on. The logo to turn on is usually a circle with a little line for many things anyways, not just keyboard, but for many things. So when I turn on, I see, tells me it's a Yamaha, and then the voice I'm having is a grand piano. It's trying to imitate the grand piano. If I want to change that voice, I press the voice button, and then I press a number. What do numbers correspond to? Usually you have a whole bunch of things with numbers up here, and you will have a list called voice on your keyboard. Do you see on your keyboard, if you see guitar, you see organ, do you see E piano, electric piano? Do you see brass or trumpet or flute? All kinds of different instruments, right? So if I press voice, then I press a number that corresponds to guitar, like 53 on my keyboard. Then my keyboard, when I play, sounds like a guitar. If I push that and the number corresponding to my organ, 20, voice, 20. Oops, now it's changed. You could see that I did it too fast. It didn't change yet. Now it's a draw organ, number 1. See, the sound has changed. This I would recommend for you to do your warm-up. Why is that? If you do your warm-up so far, and some of you are still playing like this, and then you lift, and then you lift, you really hear that you're lifting, that you're cutting off your hand, your sound. Whereas I recommend that you practice until you play smoothly. So the thumb goes first, and then you wait until this finger goes down before you lift the other one. Then you wait until this finger goes down, then that's smooth. You can really hear whether or not you are playing smooth or jumping, right? You can hear it better than on the piano. That's why I would recommend beginners practicing that that technique to play smoothly, because all your songs will sound better smoothly. To do an organ, it doesn't matter what organ. In fact, most keyboards have a number starting organ. For me, it's 20. And the next number I see is 40 something for accordion. That means I have all kinds of organ from the number 20 to the number 40. I can't even see, 48. Oh my God, I have 28 kind of organs. I do, because from 20 to 48, I have 28 kind of organs. So do they vary that much? Oh, if you bought a cheap keyboard like this one, $250, not by that much. Let's try number 30. And I wait a little bit before it changes to 70s PC. I can't remember what that means. Organ. It sounds like those 70s music now. Organ. A little bit jazzy organ. So a tiny bit different, but not that much. Okay, so have fun practicing and finding your organ sound so you could do your warm-up in the organ sound. Second button, very important, style. Again, I have 8-beat, 16-beat ballads, dance, disco, R&B, country, etc., Latin dance. You also have a list like that on your keyboard. What does that mean? It means that once you start the drum machine, it will drum. There's a drummer drumming for you, and in that style. So let's try to find that drum machine. The drum machine is usually on the left side of the screen, and it will be a start or stop button. So try to find a start or stop button. The symbol for start or play, in the olden days, we had like cassette tape player and all that, CD player, is a triangle. See this triangle? Slash, square. Square is for stop. Triangle is for play. So right now, by definition, let's see, disco beat. I'm going to choose style. For me, it's 36. It says up there 36. I'm going to push style, then the number that corresponds to disco, and I see 70s disco on my screen, right? You can choose any style you want, rumba, tango, whatever you want. Then where's the drummer? The start and stop button, wherever that is for you, usually near the screen. And then usually next to it, you have a pause button and so forth. So if I push this, oh, that's a loud drum. That's just a drum, right? That's very fast. It's very, very fast. And all the summary of these is in my PowerPoint, so you can print that out later. You don't have to just experiment pushing your buttons right now. Now, the fun thing also is that you have a whole orchestra or band accompanying you. This button is a little harder to find. ACMP, or one finger. On some keyboards, it says one finger, because with just one finger, you're playing the entire chord. We've learned about chord last week. What is a chord? You have to push down 5 notes, right? Right now I'm playing the C chord because my left hand is in C position, like our warm-up, right? C is here. See, this keyboard, I have all my letters. C, E, G, skips. That's a C chord. We've talked about that in the last 2 weeks. So I have to learn how to press down 3 fingers at the same time. Some of you said, what if I can't do it? Well, do your thumb and pinky. But if you have a keyboard, the nice thing about it is if this accompaniment button is on, or the one finger button is on, you will see it appear also on your screen to see if it's on. For me, it's tiny over there, but say ACMP, it is on. It means I only play one key and I got the whole orchestra playing that chord for me. I don't need to play all 3 keys anymore. I just need to play. And I got the whole chord. Makes it simpler, doesn't it? Because then when you're switching chord, you have to switch your hand. Last week we've learned about G position in order to find G chord. Where is G? C, B, A, G. Here's G chord. 5, 3, 1 for the left hand. Last week you learned that, and you had to practice to press your 3 fingers down. Well, now with that accompaniment button on, I only need to do, I got the whole chord. So if you do have a keyboard, not electric piano, a keyboard, and you do find your start and stop button, accompaniment button, you can have fun with it, voice button, and at some point you'll be able to combine the 2. So let me choose a speed, one style that is slow, which is a ballad. Ballads are slow song. Style 17. It's a piano ballad for me, but a ballad or slow rock. If you don't have ballad on your keyboard, look for slow rock. Basically, the drummer will be a bit slower here. Can you hear it? It's pretty slow, right? Like a slow rock song. And now when I play the C for C chord, because my accompaniment button is still on, it's the whole band accompanying me in a slow rock fashion. We'll see. I'm not doing anything. I can sing. Now and then I change chord. See? So many things you could do. And when I'm done, I can even push the intro ending and it will end the song for me. Here's the ending. Not do anything. Those of you who like singing, buy this kind of keyboard. It's about 200 and some. Maybe now more because of inflation. You already have one. Try to find those buttons I'm talking about, and you'll have a lot of fun just singing in one finger. See that? I played all the chords with my one finger. As long as I know when to change the chord, and there are lots of those sheets on the internet. They have lyrics and then they have the chord things on top of it. And then you see the lyrics, you sing the lyrics because you know the melody. And when you get to that word, it says C. Oh, you just press one button, C, and you can accompany yourself. So that's one way to enjoy music without, really practicing. But of course, we're here to really learn how to play piano. So I'm going to teach you that.